everyone, and welcome to We Women Empowered, being brought to you by Radio Fundu. Women Empowered is a network through radio and social media to connect women of all walks of life to inspire and motivate each other to succeed in their personal, social and professional goals. Visit www.wenetworkonline.socialgo.com. That's wenetworkonline.socialgo.com. And you can also find us on Facebook as We Network Online. I'm your host Renu Dillon, and we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Do you know what genius means? The original meaning of genius means to give birth to joy, and that is within each child as related to the word Genesis. Every child comes into life with wonder, curiosity, spontaneity, flexibility, and many other joyful qualities. It is imperative that as educators and parents we help preserve these genius qualities of children as they mature into adulthood. And this is exactly what we do at the Little Genius Kid. A brand new center and the very first franchise of Genius Kids open in San Ramon. Our vision is tender, loving care to think, lead, and communicate. Our goal is to provide high standards of education in creative, fun classrooms and dedicate our unique, accelerated learning methods to developing leaders of tomorrow. Targeting age groups 2 to 12, call 925-244-1080. That's 925-244-1080, or visit thelittlegeniuskid.com. That's the LILgeniuskid.com. Where can you find Indian cuisine packed with flavor and the liberal use of organic vegetables, fresh or natural halal chicken, and free-range grass-fed halal lamb? Where can you find Indian cuisine serving fresh, innovative and high-quality Indian food at affordable prices? Where can you find Indian cuisine served with a variety of beverages that do not contain HFCS? Committed to serving innovative and high-quality Indian food, offering a range of tantalizing layers of flavors in a matter of minutes, then you need to go to Chaat Cafe. With convenient locations in Fremont, San Jose, Berkeley and San Francisco, visit chartcafe.com. Since 1999, the Mahal family has been sharing their passion for Indian cooking with the Bay Area community. If you are seeking that quick curry for an easy weeknight meal or a medley of dishes for an Indian-themed dinner party or grabbing the quick lunch or dinner, then Chaat Cafe is your answer. Visit Chaat Cafe today. Fast, fresh and casual. Does your auto insurance meet your needs? Are you happy with your current insurance company, or would you like to find some comparable rates? Then call Jatinder Pankar. Jatinder Pankar is a farmer's insurance agent who can review your car insurance coverage, help you identify potential gaps, and let you know about any farmer's auto insurance discounts for which you may qualify. Call Jatinder today at 510-673-3635. That's 510-673-3635 for a no-obligation quote. Jatinder is known for his prompt, friendly service. Call 510-673-3635 or email jpankar@farmersagent.com.
How many of you hate going to the gym? Maybe you are too embarrassed to work out in front of so many people. Maybe you have kids and cannot find someone to take care of them for a couple of hours a week. Maybe you are just confused with all of the complicated equipment you are seeing in the gym and need a simple and easy solution. Well, worry no further. Call Karan Dillon and have your own personal trainer. Karan offers personal training in the comforts of your own house or in a small groups. Affordable and easy. Wait no more and get into shape for spring and summer. Call Karan today for a free consultation at 408-564-9060. 408-564-9060.
A sincere artist is not one who makes a faithful attempt to put onto canvas what is in front of her, but one who tries to create something which is in itself a living thing. Well, then you need to view the unique collection by our very own local artist, Tanya Momi. Her style is derived from the influences of Cubism, Realism, Abstract and Social Realism. The canvas is her portal to express her emotions and to share her pain, strength and values that are a result of her life experiences. Using acrylics, oils and watercolor, Tanya brings life to perfection. Visit www.tanyamomi.com, that's TANYAMOMI.com for more details, or call 650-961-5262 for a tour of her gallery. Do you love talking? Are you opinionated, passionate and charming with screen presence and poise? Have you always wished to be a TV host and personality? Well, this is your chance. Indiva 2011, being brought to you by Renu Dillon, is produced in collaboration with Women Now TV and Sheetal Ori and our exclusive media sponsor Radio Fundu. Indiva is that platform for the South Asian woman who seeks to be the face and voice of tomorrow. The winner of the event will become the co-host of the Voice for the Bay Area Women Now TV show, which is www.womennow.tv, and an opportunity to host TV Asia programming as well. TV Asia is the first coast-to-coast entertainment and information channel for the South Asian community settled in the United States. The competition is open to South Asian women ages 18 plus. Age is no limit, single, married or divorced, who is a legal US resident. The winner may be from any part of the United States. We have a special segment called the Young Ambassadors Award. We understand and appreciate that there are many young aspiring teens who wish to be on media and television, and this segment is open to teens ages 15 to under 18. The winner will be the Young Ambassador for Women Now TV show in their own city or state of residence and will cover important topics there. For more information, call Renu at 510-364-4033. That's 510-364-4033. Hello everyone and welcome. For those who've just tuned in, you're listening to Women Empowered, being brought to you by Radio Fundu. Women Empowered is a network through radio and social media to connect women of all walks of life to inspire and motivate each other to succeed in their personal, social and professional goals. Visit www.wenetworkonline.socialgo.com. That's wenetworkonline.socialgo.com, and you can also find us on Facebook as We Network Online. Our weekly show is every Wednesdays from 10:30 a.m. to 11 o'clock and targets all the women, the housewives, the students, the mothers, the entrepreneurs, the professionals, the senior decision makers, the young, the middle-aged, the senior citizens, and every woman that wishes to advance their interests and share their voice and views. Remember, women's empowerment is vital to sustainable development and the realization of human rights for all. We believe at We that every woman is a full circle with the power to create, nurture and transform. And on that note, I'm your host Renu Dillon, and I'm thrilled to empower all the women for the next 30 minutes. Today, our show is focused on the importance of public speaking for everyone. Now, please don't ever make the mistake of thinking that public speaking is not important. It would be as silly as saying that you never need to brush your teeth. Of course, these things are important, and if you think public speaking is important only in obscure or abstract ways, it is time to think again. Learning how to become an effective public speaker can be the key difference between success and failure in your life at home, at work, and in your own community. The reason why I have picked this topic is that the fear of public speaking, can you believe it, has been reported as the nation's #1 fear over death. And research has shown that women have exceptionally large obstacles to overcome. In the last 20 years, Carol Gillingham, the Stone Center at Wellesley College, and other sociologists and educators have focused their research specifically on women's development from adolescence through adulthood. In Women's Growth in Connection, Stone Center authors describe their findings that while a strong developmental theme for women centers around relationship and connection, developing a voice or the ability to express themselves is especially challenging. Carol Gillingham, in her book Mapping the Moral Domain, found that girls in early adolescence lose their ability to speak up. That's right, girls in their teens lose their ability to speak up. Formerly outspoken and vocal, girls in their early teens tend to become silent and afraid to stand out. Public speaking requires both the ability to speak up and to relate to others. For some reason, many of us think that public speaking is only about standing in front of a podium and speaking to a large audience. Well, it's not. Public speaking also means speaking up in meetings, communicating effectively with your family, your friends, your clients, and answering tough questions presented by a team of colleagues and superiors. It means being able to convey your ideas effectively on the telephone, one-on-one, and to small and large groups of people. Public speaking is the ability to influence and inspire others and to affect change. Public speaking means to speak with agency, credibility, and authority. Public speaking means to have impact. It means to be visible, to take a risk, to take a stand. It also means to listen well and to establish a strong relationship and connection with your audience. And finally, public speaking means to be fully ourselves, to be authentic, to be confident enough to show our humanity, our fragilities, and our vulnerabilities along with our strengths, wisdom, and knowledge. Now women, we are all natural leaders and we already know that. We have all the skills and competencies necessary to influence and inspire people to change and move forward. However, to really get this out into the world, we must allow ourselves to be visible, to speak up, to speak out, and to simply speak. While some women are natural extroverts, for example myself, who find their way back to their voice with relative ease, many of the women that I meet tend to be more timid and less conscious, and they need to work very hard to move away from that silence that holds them back to assume their natural role as a leader. For those interested in learning how to speak effectively, I, which is Renu Dillon, offer private classes and group classes for kids and adults in confidence building and communication skills. By learning how to effectively speak in public, you will be able to increase your own self-confidence. Since public speaking is one of those most prevalent fears in the Western world, by enabling yourself to master this difficult skill, you will have the confidence you need to meet and greet future challenges. Now let's take a quick break and listen to some of my amazing students. Yes, these are fellows under the age of 10 who've been attending my public speaking classes and the opportunities that we offer at Genius Kids. Just listen to these kids speak out.
The internet has been a revolution. It has greatly changed the face of communication today. We live in a connected world. Thanks to the internet, every call goes over the internet. My grandparents who live on the other side of the globe can see me every day. My dad can attend one meeting in Sydney, another in Beijing, and another. My name is Raj Verma. I'm 5 years old today. I am going to tell you about my favorite book, Ramayana. It is one of the oldest books in the world. Ramayana is the story of Ramji. Ramji was a good son, student, king, father. His father name was Ramji went to jungle for 14 years with brother Lakshman and wife Sita Ji in the jungle. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, that just reminds me of my favorite song. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your voice. Na 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 na.
AVS Media demo.
Let's not get carried away with the singing. Let's get back to today's topic of the speech. Today I'm going to tell you why I want to be an NBA basketball player when I grow up. Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player.
Hi, I'm Rahul Joshi, and what's your name?
Pranjal Vora.
Okay, so I have a quick question. What do your kids do that annoy you the most?
Well, about my kid, I must say that she doesn't turn off the TV at all while she's watching her cartoons. And secondly, maybe she doesn't like vegetables, so she won't eat it when she's on the dining table.
That's just like me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Rahul Joshi, and what's your name?
Anagha Joshi.
Okay, I just have a quick question to ask you. What is the number one thing that kids do that annoy you the most?
The number one thing that kids annoy me the most, when they don't listen to the parents. When they don't listen to us.
Okay, thank you.
That's about it?
Yes, about it.
Where can you find Indian cuisine packed with flavor and the liberal use of organic vegetables, fresh or natural halal chicken, and free-range grass-fed halal lamb? Where can you find Indian cuisine serving fresh, innovative and high-quality Indian food at affordable prices? Where can you find Indian cuisine served with a variety of beverages that do not contain HFCS? Committed to serving innovative and high-quality Indian food, offering a range of tantalizing layers of flavors in a matter of minutes, then you need to go to Chaat Cafe. With convenient locations in Fremont, San Jose, Berkeley, and San Francisco, visit chaatcafe.com. Since 1999, the Mahal family has been sharing their passion for Indian cooking with the Bay Area community. If you're seeking the quick curry for an easy weeknight meal or a medley of dishes for an Indian-themed dinner party or grabbing the quick lunch or dinner, then Chaat Cafe is your answer. Visit Chaat Cafe today. Fast, fresh and casual. Described as a classroom for the future, a school that shapes tomorrow's citizens, nominated Best Preschool in Alameda County and winning Best Educational Services Most Likely Place to Find a Silicon Valley Inventor, and now selected by CNN Money and Time Warner as one of the 6 most innovative and inspirational companies in the country. Genius Kids is now an official franchise, opening its first franchise in San Ramon at the Bishop Ranch on February the 1st, 2011. The Little Genius Kid franchise offers an exciting and innovative business model that is easy and rewarding. Call 1-888-LIL-Genius. That's 1-888-LITTLE-GENIUS or 510-364-4033 for more information. Give your child a gift of a lifetime, the ability to read, think and communicate at a young age. Only at Genius Kids. Visit www.geniuskidsonline.com or call 510-364-4033. Do you love talking? Are you opinionated, passionate and charming with screen presence and poise? Have you always wished to be a TV host and personality? Well, this is your chance. Indiva 2011, being brought to you by Renu Dillon, is produced in collaboration with Women Now TV and Sheetal Ori and our exclusive media sponsor Radio Fundu. Indiva is that platform for the South Asian woman who seeks to be the face and voice of tomorrow. The winner of the event will become the co-host of the Voice for the Bay Area Women Now TV show, which is www.womennow.tv, and an opportunity to host TV Asia programming as well. TV Asia is the first coast-to-coast entertainment and informational channel for the South Asian community settled in the United States. The competition is open to South Asian women ages 18 plus. Age is no limit, single, married or divorced, who is a legal U.S. resident. The winner may be from any part of the United States. We have a special segment called the Young Ambassadors Award. We understand and appreciate that there are many young aspiring teens who wish to be on media and television, and this segment is open to teens ages 15 to under 18. The winner will be the Young Ambassador for Women Now TV show in their own city or state of residence and will cover important topics there. For more information, call Renu at 510-364-4033. That's 510-364-4033. We know it is difficult to imagine a time when you won't be there to help provide for your family. This is why Farmers Insurance has developed a suite of life insurance products designed to help answer your life insurance requirements at any stage of life. Whether you're a new family, empty nester, business owner or a single parent, you need to call Jatinder Prankar today at 510-673-3635. That's 510-673-3635. Farmers has a life insurance option to suit your needs and budget. For a personalized assessment of your life insurance needs, give Jatinder a call at 510-673-3635. A sincere artist is not one who makes a faithful attempt to put onto canvas what is in front of her, but one who tries to create something which is in itself a living thing. Well, then you need to view the unique collection by our very own local artist, Tanya Momi. Her style is derived from the influences of Cubism, Realism, Abstract and Social Realism. The canvas is her portal to express her emotions and to share her pain, strength and values that are a result of her life experiences. Using acrylics, oils and watercolor, Tanya brings life to perfection. Visit www.tanyamomi.com, that's TANYAMOMI.com for more details, or call 650-961-5262 for a tour of her gallery. Social media networking is quickly becoming a powerful marketing and branding strategy for all businesses around the globe. It is critical to create awareness for your services and products and have a system of receiving feedback to improve your offerings. all businesses are embarking into implementing social media to streamline their sales, marketing, public relations and customer service to energize their business online. But how do you find the time to do all this when you're too busy with your day-to-day operations? Then you need the services of Sheetal Ori. Sheetal is a result-driven business development entrepreneur having 17 years of experience in the hotels, restaurants, travel and IT industry with PR, sales and event management as her forte. She also provides consultancy in establishing and fundraising for non-profit organizations and small business owners and startups. Call Sheetal today at 415-505-9592. That's 415-505-9592 or visit her website at www.sheetalori.com. That's Sheetal, S-H-E-E-T-A-L, Ori, O-H-R-I.com for more information. How many of you hate going to the gym? Either you're too embarrassed to work out with so many people around you, or just do not have the time to leave the kids somewhere and then go for that much needed workout. With spring and summer just right ahead of us, you need to do what I have done. Get into shape with your own personal trainer. Call Karan Dillon at 408-564-9060. Karan is extremely affordable with his one-on-one personal training or semi-private training classes with a group of 2 to 3 friends. He offers meal planning and mentoring. Lose that extra fat, get into shape and get that body toned with Karan today. Give Karan a call at 408-564-9060. Hello everyone and welcome, and for those who've just tuned in, you're listening to Women Empowered radio program being brought to you by Radio Fundu. Women Empowered is a network through radio and social media to connect women of all walks of life to inspire and motivate each other to succeed in their personal, social and professional goals. Visit www.wenetworkonline.socialgo.com. That's wenetworkonline.socialgo.com, or you can find us on Facebook as We Network Online. Next Saturday, February 26th at the Madhuban restaurant in Sunnyvale, the We Network Online is hosting their monthly luncheon, and we have Nirja Raman, a very well-known entrepreneur, coming to speak to us about the importance of networking and marketing and how to promote yourself in the business world. It's $30 to include your lunch, and of course bring your business cards and your flyers on your business. If you'd like more information, find us on Facebook as the We Network Online Luncheon, or call me, Renu Dillon, the host of We, at 510-364-4033. And for those who've just tuned in, we are talking about the fear of public speaking and the importance of public speaking. I'm sure many of you know that public speaking is feared more than death. In actual fact, the fear of public speaking statistics and facts on speech anxiety, or so-called glossophobia, in the speech topics section, public speaking fear is called by many terms like speech anxiety, stage fright, fear of speaking, speech phobia, or performance anxiety. Basically, the fear of speaking in public is a social phobia that is related to self-presentation in front of an audience. Scientists have sometimes referred to this as social anxiety disorder. Their medical term is glossophobia, and it comes from the Greek words glossia and phobos. Glosso means tongue, and phobos stands for fear or dread. On another note, this Saturday, which is February the 19th, at the Prince of Peace Lutheran Church on Fremont Boulevard in Fremont, from 12 to 4 o'clock, the Genius Kids is hosting their annual Win with Words 2011 public speaking competition. I urge all the families out there to come and watch some amazing young energy blow your minds with their confidence in public speaking skills. I see that parents spend more and more time focusing on the arts and music, karate, swimming, sports, but very, very little importance is actually given to public speaking. Do you realize that if you can give your child the gift of speech, you will give them the best thing they can have for the rest of their life? The importance of public speaking, as you will know, is the power of persuasion. And when people are able to appeal to other human beings, this is already 90% of their success. Using public speaking is a way to get your message across, and a great way to humanize your message as well, regardless of what your message may be. Public speaking is often a powerful way to make a good impression on others and to help bridge gaps in understanding, cooperation, setting goals and objectives. The skills you as an adult or your child will learn through the art of public speaking can boost your or their performance in practically anything from their home life to their career, professional and social life. Learning to master public speaking early is a very great way for students to perform better in college, as well as offer them greater opportunities to be accepted into the top schools of their choice. Public speaking is by nature more important because it is the primary and powerful avenue to give yourself and to share with others in a profitable way. Whether you're truly offering free advice or trying to convince your audience that you really do know what you're talking about, public speaking is a perfect avenue for compelling give and take that is hard to match any other way. In closing today, I would like to dedicate this show to the famous American civil rights leader called Susan Brownell Anthony, who lived from February 15, 1820 to March 13, 1906. Susan Anthony played a very pivotal role in the 19th century women's rights movements to introduce women's suffrage into the United States. She was the co-founder of the first women's temperance movement with Elizabeth Cady Stanton as president. She also co-founded the women's rights journal, The Revolution. She traveled the United States and Europe and averaged 75 to 100 speeches per year. She was one of the most important advocates in leading the way for women's rights to be acknowledged and instituted in the American government. This speech that you're about to hear was recited before the court in 1873, is one of the greatest statements ever made on behalf of women's suffrage. Anthony had previously been arrested in 1872 for casting an illegal vote in the presidential election of that year. After pleading her case in court, she was nevertheless found guilty and fined, and a fee that went unpaid for the remainder of her life. Enjoy the speech, and thank you everyone for tuning in this week to Women Empowered, being brought to you by Radio Fundu and your host Renu Dillon. Until next Wednesday, same time, same place, remember, the thing that women have yet to learn is nobody gives us power, we just take it.
Susan B. Anthony's speech on women's right to vote, 1873. This speech was delivered by Susan B. Anthony before court in defense of women's suffrage. She was arrested for casting an illegal vote in the presidential election of 1872. Friends and fellow citizens, I stand before you tonight under indictment for the alleged crime of having voted at the last presidential election without having a lawful right to vote. It shall be my work this evening to prove to you that in thus voting, I not only committed no crime, but instead simply exercised my citizens' rights guaranteed to me and all United States citizens by the national Constitution beyond the power of any state to deny. The preamble of the federal Constitution says, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." It was we, the people, not we, the white male citizens, nor yet we, the male citizens, but we, the whole people who formed the Union. And we formed it not to give the blessings of liberty, but to secure them. Not to the half of ourselves and the half of our posterity, but to the whole people, women as well as men. And it is a downright mockery to talk to women of their enjoyment of the blessings of liberty, while they are denied the use of the only means of securing them provided by this democratic Republican government, the ballot. For any state to make sex a qualification that must ever result in the disfranchisement of one entire half of the people is to pass a bill of attainder, or an ex post facto law, and is therefore a violation of the supreme law of the land. By it, the blessings of liberty are forever withheld from women and their female posterity. To them, this government has no just powers derived from the consent of the governed. To them, this government is not a democracy. It is not a republic. It is an odious aristocracy, a hateful oligarchy of sex, the most hateful aristocracy ever established on the face of the globe. An oligarchy of wealth where the rich govern the poor, an oligarchy of learning where the educated govern the ignorant, or even an oligarchy of race where the Saxon rules the African, might be endured. But this oligarchy of sex, which makes father, brothers, husband, sons, the oligarchs over the mother and sisters, the wife and daughters of every household, which ordains all men sovereigns, all women subjects, carries dissension, discord, and rebellion into every home of the nation. Webster, Worcester, and Bouvier all define a citizen to be a person in the United States entitled to vote and hold office. The only question left to be settled now is, are women persons? And I hardly believe any of our opponents will have the hardihood to say that they are not. Being persons, then, women are citizens, and no state has a right to make any law or to enforce any old law that shall abridge their privileges or immunities. Hence, every discrimination against women in the constitutions and laws of the several states is today null and void, precisely as is every one against Negroes.